Not all plugins are created equally. And this ChatGPT plugin might just be one of the best out of 800. So let's take a dive and let's look at this ChatGPT plugin called Voxscript. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to skip to the end. Let's go ahead and show you it in action, and then we'll explain what's going on. So I'm jumping over here. I'm grabbing a long YouTube video from yesterday, and I'm going to go in and ask Voxscript to please summarize this YouTube video. All right, it's a longer video, so it might take a second. So why am I digging into the depths of plugins? Well, mainly it's because you can only have 3 plugins going at a time. All right. So you have to, if you really want to grow your business, grow your career, grow your company, grow your department, whatever it may be, you really have to choose those plugins wisely. Because if you start a new chat, as I just did here, you'll see now if I wanted to do, sorry, let me jump over into the correct window here. So you'll see I said here, please summarize this video, and Voxscript is almost done summarizing. Okay, it looks like it's done summarizing. So you can only have 3 plugins, and you'll see I just started this chat with only 1 plugin. So if I wanted to add new functionality and keep going, I would have to start a new chat. So I might lose all of my work. So you have to be very smart, and you almost have to find like that Swiss Army knife type plugin that can do as many different things as possible. So if you look here, we've been testing so far 18 different internet-enabled plugins, and we're trying to see which ones can do what. So some can query the internet, some can summarize web pages, some can summarize PDFs, some can summarize YouTube videos. So most people know of Voxscript as a plugin that summarizes YouTube videos, but that's not all it does. And I don't see really anyone talking about this. 2 other very powerful things that this can do that I think makes Voxscript that internet-connected superhero plugin is it can query. Okay, so as an example, I'm going to say, what is Twitter called now? Right, so this is very recent. Twitter is no longer called Twitter. Well, I still call it Twitter. But again, this Voxscript plugin, which most people just think of it as a YouTube video summarizing plugin, because that's kind of what it's marketed as, but it also has query ability. All right. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and jump in because it does take a second. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into this, what I was doing yesterday with this plugin. We'll give it a refresh here. ChatGPT, it looks like it's a little slow today. That happens sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. So I said, what is Twitter called now? I did this yesterday. So it looked up and it said Twitter has been rebranded as X with the sources. All right. So Voxscript has query ability. It can ask questions to the internet. All right. Then I also said, please read and summarize this web page. All right. I had to reload it a couple times. It had problems, but then it got it right. And here's the key thing to point out. So many of these internet tested plugins right here, and we'll share this here, but you'll see I said wrong for a lot of them, because even some of them that claim that they're connected to the internet hallucinate and they make things up. So Voxscript, again, it queries the internet, as you saw here. You don't have to give it a URL. You can give it a URL, give it some time, and it'll get it right. And then obviously the thing that most people use Voxscript for is it's really good at summarizing YouTube videos, which I showed you live. And then here's another one where I summarized a pretty in-depth YouTube video, and it did a great job. Aside from, Cloud 2 is CLAUDE, but that's fine, right? So did you know that? Did you know that Voxscript is really a Swiss Army knife of being able to access the internet? So it doesn't do PDFs. So it doesn't hit all 4 of those, but at least right now, there's no one plugin that can query, can read a URL, can read a YouTube video, and can read a PDF as well. But Voxscript actually hits 3 of 4. So it's a super versatile plugin. So if you're trying to create a good system, a good kind of plugin pack, as we call them, for your business, Voxscript is definitely worth looking at. So speaking of that, we have this little thing called PPP. prime, prompt, and polish training. That's where we talk about plugin packs, expert chats, all of that. So if you're still watching this video, go ahead, leave a comment, PPP, and I'll try to reach out to you, or you can just email. I'll just give you my email. I don't care. It's info@youreverydayai.com. So info@youreverydayai.com. So shoot us just a message that says PPP. We'll show you that. But one of the things we talk about is plugin packs. And like we talked about today, Voxscript is an extremely flexible plugin. So if you can only have 3 slots of plugins, Voxscript is super underrated, and not a lot of people know that it can do those other things. It can query the internet, and it can also read web pages. So I hope this was helpful. If so, please go subscribe to the newsletter. I guess subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you back again soon for another AI in 5. Thanks.